The story begins with an introduction to the Sunyang Group, a massive conglomerate in South Korea with a current revenue predicted at 300 trillion won and operating profits of more than 30 trillion. With its diverse business operations spanning cars, electronics, telecommunications, heavy industry, chemicals, distribution, fashion, and food, Sunyang Group is considered the best company in Korea. Yoon Hunwoo, an employee at Sunyang, narrates how he was born in the countryside and attended a local university. He passed the entrance exam for Sunyang Group, and his father celebrated by gathering the entire extended family for a feast. When he was assigned a position in the future strategic planning headquarters at the Sunyang Control Tower, he felt a burst of pride. However, his role in the company turned out to be that of a mere janitor, handling dirty, insignificant jobs that others didn't want to do. But Hunwoo didn't give up. He studied English diligently and reviewed numerous business plans, always striving for more. Eventually, his dedication paid off, and his position within the company changed. His name became known, even among the royal family of Sunyang. Whenever there was a problem, big or small, they called for him. 13 years into his career, Hunwoo knew more about the hidden roots of the family than anyone else and had earned their trust. So much so that they placed billions of dollars in secret funds into his account. As Hunwoo arrives at Maldives airport, he remembers his boss's words: "Stay in the Maldives until the prosecution investigation ends, and I will call you. I'll put the money into your account when I do." Hunwoo asked, "Excuse me, is it okay to put this in my account name?" His boss replied, "Of course. I may not trust my wife, but I trust you, Hunwoo. You're the only one who can handle it." Outside the airport, Hunwoo felt confident. As long as he had the trust of the Sunyang Group, his life was just beginning. Just then, two unknown men approached him, saying, "Egu, Chief Yoon. It must have been hard work traveling such a long distance." Hunwoo was startled and assumed they were from the secretary's office. He asked, "Why are you guys here?" The first person replied, "The president sent us to assist you while you were here." "Assistance? The fact I'm even here is top secret, what?" Hunwoo began, his face showing fear as he noticed the gun at his side. The second man said, "The president asked us to assist the chief indefinitely, so just follow us quietly." At that moment, Hunwoo thought, "No way, you would throw me away just like this." It was 13 years. The amount of time I spent working like a dog and serving faithfully was 13 years. I was so loyal, and for this, I get thrown away like this. Asterisk. Hunwoo asked the man, "Hey there, is it possible to make at least one call to the president?" The gangster responded, "How dare the position of a mere head of department?" Hunwoo angrily said, "Then you guys call and say it. I will finish the job, and I will go away. I will go to South America or Eastern Europe and never appear again until I die." The second gangster replied, "Hey Chief Yoon, why don't you stop messing around? Shouldn't you consider your parents and wife?" Hunwoo, now terrified, thought, "Parents? Asterisk." The first gangster said, "They said not to worry about your parents. We're going to give your parents a hefty sum of money, and your wife will be sent to America to live without any problems." Hunwoo thought, "Bullshit. After they're done with me, I'm sure they're going to blame the corruption all on me. Would they give that kind of reward or treatment to my family, to the family of the corrupt employee who got exposed? They won't give me any retirement money. With a property seizure lawsuit, they won't even leave a penny behind for me. As it's always been." Asterisk. The gangsters drove Hunwoo to a secluded spot where no one could see them and then stopped the car. Hunwoo got out and saw the sun setting. He said to himself, "This lake that doesn't even have a name. I see it as my grave." Asterisk. Hunwoo asked the gangsters, "Wait, can I just say?" But before he could finish, a gun was already pointing at him. The gangster shot, and as the bullet struck, Hunwoo's soul transferred into the body of a young boy sitting in a car. He woke up, shocked to find himself in the boy's body, thinking, to have another dream like that. Even if I open my eyes with my body at the end of 3 months, it's simply a dream of a previous life." Asterisk. The boy's mother asked, "What's wrong, Do-jun? Are you okay?" Do-jun replied, explaining to his family, "My mom is a rising actress who gained stardom from one movie, but my father, who was a fan, courted her passionately and hid her from the screens." His brother said, You were acting up while you were asleep. His mom asked again, really? Did you have a nightmare? Your expression is sour. Do-jun replied, no, it's not like that. I was just surprised. Please don't worry too much. His mom responded, if that's the case, I am relieved. Mom feels a little flustered that our Do-jun suddenly feels so mature. Do-jun replied, is that so? And thought, I understand, I am also flustered by this situation too, after all. Asterisk. July 26, 1987. Today was 30 years before my death. Leaving many legends, it had been 3 months since I was reincarnated as the youngest son of one of the heirs of the founder of Sunyang, Jin Chaebeol. The 10-year-old youngest son had ordered my death at the unidentifiable lake in the Maldives. Do-jun thought, what could it mean that I was reincarnated in Jin Do-jun's body? When I was working for Sunyang Group, I had never met this family because, at the time, they were completely excluded. From what I heard, it was because of their marriage. Despite everyone's opposition, when they got married, Jin Chaebeol was furious that their son wanted to marry a celebrity. However, the marriage continued due to the child growing inside the mother's stomach, and following this, the family was thoroughly excluded. But I think of this couple as quite amazing. The siblings of the Sunyang group fought like dogs to earn a little more of the company, but the couple, no, my parents, just watched this happen from afar, trying to move forward with their own lives. Asterisk. I respected them, but to be reincarnated as their son. Asterisk. Do-jun arrives at the Sunyang group house and says, wow, to think that I would return here. He observes 3 buildings with an area of 1,100 acres, 3 floors, 2 basement floors, and 50 parking spaces. Just the perimeter of this castle itself is 380 meters. The founder of the Sunyang group and manager of many employees, the mansion of Jin Chaebeol. After the death of the founder Jin Chaebeol, Jang Naman and Jin Jongki, the chairman, occupied the house.